Good morning, children. Today I'm going to tell you one story. Yes, it's a story time for you all. You love to listen to the story, right? Yes. In this story, there are two characters, and both are goats. Yes, you can see the goats. Yes, you can see the goats on the screen. There are two goats in this story also. And what sound does a goat make, children? Meh, meh. Yes or no? Yes. You can also make meh, meh. Yes. And these two goats in this story are silly. Why silly, children? Yes, because they kept on fighting every time. So they are silly. So we are going to learn a story of two silly goats. And children, tell me, what is this? What you see? Yes, what is this? Yes, this is a bridge. This is a bridge, and bridge is a structure which help you to cross the open space. It can be the river or it can be a road also. So now we are going to learn a story. A teacher is going to narrate a story, and the title of the story is Two Silly Goats. And the title of the story is Two Silly Goats. Okay, so let's see the story. Children, today we are going to learn a story of two goats. Two silly goats. How many goats? Two goats. One, two. Two goats, but these two goats are silly. Why silly? Yes, because they are kept on fighting every time. Every time they are quarreling and fighting with each other. That's why they are silly. So, let us learn a story. See, children, here is a bridge, and the bridge is narrow. And there is a water or a stream, or you can say a river, and this goat wants to cross this bridge, and this goat is here and she wants to cross this bridge also, but they are standing opposite. Now both start walking and they met in the middle of a bridge. Now the bridge is narrow and they both cannot cross the bridge at the same time. So one has to go back. But they are not doing so. They are quarreling with each other. This goat said, I came first. You go back. And this goat said, no, I came first. You go back. And they both start quarreling with each other. I will cross the bridge first. And this goat said, no, I will cross the bridge first. And while quarreling, they start fighting with each other. Dishoom, 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 dishoom. No, I will go first. No, I go first. And they start fighting. And while fighting, they lost their balance. And they both fell into the river and was drowned. So, children, fighting is good? No, you should not fight. We have to solve all the problems by peace. And peace leads to joy. And fighting leads to... See what happened to the goats? Yes, they drowned in the water and died. So, understood, children? We should not Okay, children, did you enjoy? Yes, you understood the two silly goats? Yes, now we are going to say the story with actions. First, listen to the teacher. Okay? Title of the story is Two Silly Goats. Title of the story is Two Silly Goats. One day, two goats met in the middle of a bridge over a stream. The bridge was narrow and only one animal could cross it at a time. Both the goats wanted to cross the bridge first, so they start quarreling. They threat each other for some time and they both began to fight. As they were fighting, they lost their balance and both of them fell into the stream below and were drowned. Moral of the story is, anger leads to sorrow and peace leads to joy. Yes? Okay, now once more we are going to say the story with action. Now you are going to say with the teacher. Okay? Title of the story is Two Silly Goats. Title of the story is Two Silly Goats. One day, two goats met in the middle of a bridge over a stream. The bridge was narrow and only one animal could cross it at a time. Both the goats wanted to cross the bridge first, so they start quarreling. They threatened each other for some time and then both began to fight. As they were fighting, they lost their balance and both of them fell into the stream below and were drowned. Moral of the story is, anger leads to sorrow and peace leads to joy. Understood, children? So, you should fight? No. You never fight. Okay? Now, we do a quick recap of what we have learned today. What is the title of the story, children? Yes, the title of the story is Two Silly Goats. The title of the story is Two Silly Goats. How many goats are there in the story? How many goats? Yes, two goats. How many goats? Two goats in the story. Children, tell me why they were fighting? Why they were fighting? Yes, because both of them want to cross the bridge first. What happened to the goats? Yes, they both drowned, fell into the river and were drowned. What is the moral of the story? Yes, the moral of the story is anger leads to sorrow, and peace leads to joy. Understood? Yes. Now it's an activity time for you all. Are you going to do with me? Yes. So let's get started. So children, let's get started with an activity. In this activity, we are going to make a paper goat. Paper plate goat. For this, what you need all? Yes, you need a paper plate and the two cuttings of the paper plate. See, like this you have to cut the horns, and these are the ears, 2 ears, and black pen, cotton and a Fevicol. So you have to turn the paper plate like this, and we are going to stick the horns of the goat like this with the Fevicol. With the help of Fevicol, we are going to stick the horns of the goat. Yes, like this on the top you are going to stick. Then put a Fevicol on another horn and stick it. Press it for some time so that it got stick with the paper plate. Now put a Fevicol on the ears which you have made. Yes. Here. And the other ear of the goat like this. Now we are going to make the beard of a goat with the cotton. Put a Fevicol on the cotton and stick it like this. Now with the black sketch pen, we are going to make the eyes of the goat and the mouth and the nose of the goat. And your goat is ready. Yes. What is this? Goat. What is this? Goat. Did you enjoy? Yes, you all have to make. So children, did you enjoy the story? Yes. So you all have to learn the story and practice and narrate the story in front of your parents. Okay? We will meet in another session. Till then, bye-bye.